Hello YouTube, it is April the 3rd, 2019. I had to just make sure if my mic was in the right settings. I just got finished doing a virtual interview. So I'm upgrading the jobs for the summer. Gotta get ready for the summer, yeah. Honey, I'm upgrading jobs for the summer, baby. So I just did, and this is the first time I actually had to do a virtual interview where it was pre-taped. Usually I'm used to by now just doing interviews over the phone, or if I had to get on camera before class, I would get on camera and it would be a Skype or Google Hangout like interview with the hiring manager. But this is the first time in a minute I actually had to submit several videos and they get to see my face, so I don't get to play up on the racial ambiguity, honey. Y'all know, honey, I'm proud of my blackness, but y'all know it's still hard out here for a girl and corporate America when it comes to who we are. Because it's like you would think we still wouldn't have to deal with that because in the jobs, our customers don't get to see us, but there's still a preconceived notion, even if they don't see us. Now, I've had call center jobs where we had to be on camera all day for the office to view us for security reasons, and then there was other ones where the customers had to see us, so we had to be dressed up or whatever. Um, and there would be preconceived notions if it was a dominantly white clientele, and they look at this, uh, texture of hair that I got going on in my head. And yeah, y'all, this is like day 8, 9 here. I got to wash it sometime at the end of this week, honey. But on side note, hair update is growing in, y'all. It's growing in. I'm gonna start bending down more. Also zoom in. I might as well give y'all a hair update while I'm here, even though this don't normally go on this channel, but I want y'all to see, honey. Look at it. Y'all see the darkness growing? Come on now. Hairline getting a little bit more full up and through here. So, yeah, that's what's going on with my hair. But, and the job. This job starts off at 13, but with all the incentives of booking and all that, the average person is making between $18 to $19 an hour. So, definitely looking forward for that one, honey. Shoot, I definitely know I can average 18. And I mean, granted that it's part time, but honey, part time at let's say even if it's only 24 hours. Hell, like $18 an hour, that's still 432. That's roughly what I was making already working full time. So it gives me more flexibility to work my current job because I'm not giving up being an esthetician. So even though right now I'm at 520, the lowest I can make with this new position, even if I work 24 hours a week, which the training is from 11 to 5, 5 days a week. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Oh, let's say they give us an hour break. Or, yeah, let's say they give us an hour break. So 5 times 5, that's 24 hours a week. I get into that in a moment. So 13 times 25, so 325. So a little pay decrease, but it's not really because it gives me the flexibility because of the hours that I'm now going to be working as opposed to with Conduit. I can get more customers in throughout the week, also the weekend. Since the training is Monday through Friday, I will have the weekends available. Although roommates off on the week, so I don't know how that's going to work, but we're gonna work it out for the time being. I told y'all about the deaths in my family caused me to be on the house delay. And then I got some sad news to break to y'all. But before we get to that, let's get into the $18 an hour average once I get on the floor. So after my first month, when I start averaging $18 an hour, and I'm going to be more likely working 32 days a week. They also have options to work up to full time in certain situations, and you get bonuses for that when you pick up extra shifts. So 18 times 32, that's 576. Oh, my screen is too bright for y'all, so let me turn it down. 576 as opposed to the previous at my at Conduent working 40 hours. So working 40 hours at Conduent is $520 a week versus working at this job at 32 hours a week. I'm going to be making, let me see, 520 minus 576. That is $56 more a week. So I make $56 more a week working 8 hours less. So 32 hours less a month, and I'm going to be making $224 extra a month working a total of 32 hours less per month. Honey, it don't get better than that. That and I don't have to deal with no technical support no more. I'm just darn on booking reservations and that's it, honey. I'm so hoping that they give me this good old job. But the thing is, I don't know if they're going to be as exclusive, as open as Conduent when it comes to the diversity. Like I said, I was so happy when I seen all those black girls up in that darn room. I told you over half my class was fellow black women, honey. And then the tutorials had black people of different skin tone, afro, short hair, honey, white gay boy with the pink hair. Honey, I was here for it. I'm hoping this job is, just as inclusive as well. Shoot. And even though, when it comes to hiring interviews, they don't ask you about your race and stuff, which gives you advantage of playing on your ethnicity up until it gets to this camera, honey. Now, when they do the camera interview, obviously, common sense, they're going to look at this camera and they ain't going to necessarily know what area of blackness I'm from, but they're going to know I'm racially black nonetheless. That's the doggone. I hope that ain't going to pose a problem. I hope not. And it's a shame in 2019 I still got to think this way with certain jobs that I had to question whether they're going to clock, but yeah, they're going to clock me because I told them I was born in North Carolina doing one of the interview questions. So in the interview questions, they get a little feel about your background and stuff. Lord jeez, I hope. I tell you, those questions were so doggone probing. They asked some low-key probing questions within that interview. But I'll tell you more about that on my business channel. And hopefully I still get the job nonetheless. Because I've been doing good. These inclusive companies from Frontier to Conduent, they've been good on hiring black people. They've been getting better in the right direction. So maybe this can also work out for your girl as well. So hopefully they don't hire me as affirmative action hire or because they think I'm Ethiopian. And they be like, well, she ain't necessarily, black American. She look like she from Ethiopia somewhere. And, and my hair is out and I was about tempted to put on a straight wig and, they might say, oh, well, she from South India. Like I said, don't y'all judge me. I sure do play on the racial darn thing anytime I darn get a chance to get in the darn dough. Girl needs some money out here. At the end of the day, long as I know who I am once I turn this camera off, that's the only thing that matters. They don't need to know who I am. Shit. Let me play up on my darn indignity for the darn job role. It's a shame that we have to do this in 2019, but yeah, until I build my darn money up to be self-sufficient permanently, I got to do this for the time being. But speaking of doing this for the time being, that leads into my regular business as an esthetician. I'm actually finally looking at people right now for wax model demonstrations. So I got to get ready to test out, the camera equipment and stuff for that, and those videos will be on Black Junction. So if you're not subscribed to me on Black Junction, definitely look out for those over there, and my beauty channel. There will still be some videos of those on my beauty channel, but I think I'm going to keep the Brazilians on the Black Junction channel. That way I don't have to worry about no flagging. So if y'all want to see what a Brazilian look like on both a male and female model, and why is my female model scared? Lord, my black women in North Carolina are so conservative. Honey, I darn post it in the beauty section and I still can't get no black women. And I made sure to make posters of full figure women. So that you know that you can get waxed. Because I know my women in North Carolina, they all can't be a size. Hell, even I'm a little bit thicker at the bottom here. Y'all seen my Dime Curves video, and I done got a little bit more curvier since then. So it's like, I understand that we got some full figure women out here, and you might be afraid that you can't get waxed because you got thunder thigh. I know how to wax. I got waxed specifically for darn on thick thigh sisters, honey. So if y'all know anybody in North Carolina that wants to be a wax model for your girl, honey, send them my way. Give them my email address, honey. Go down and honey, let's get that darn on peach fuzz wax off. It's now getting warm now. I told y'all Mother Nature be going through her period. It was 40 degrees yesterday. Now it's 70 degrees today. It was snowing in certain parts of North Carolina. Now it's bright and sunny. I know Mother Nature be bipolar, but regardless of whether it's 40 degrees or not tomorrow, you can get that peach waxed off. So that's what I'm currently looking at male models currently. Since my females are still up in the air. I've gotten 4 darn gone requests for male models, and I ain't got not one yet for darn gone females. I'm gonna do another ad today, expand it out, and see if I can finally get some females to balance this out, because I don't want it to just be male wax demos now. Especially since the majority of my viewers are female viewers. That ain't going to be an ideal, demo. Although it would be good for the male viewers to see how a Brazilian will work on them, especially black men, because you can't even find a video on a black male Brazilian. But even if you type it in, it comes up white male Brazilian. So we definitely going to fix that. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. And then on a serious note, when they say death comes in threes, honey, death comes in threes. I told y'all last late February, my uncle that would cause me to not go to car lot because he's the only one that knows how to go to Lumberton, and he ended up having a last minute procedure. And during that time, my great aunt passed. My great who is, I told you, is technically my cousin, but I view her as an aunt because she's my grandmother's first cousin. She's my great aunt Novella's daughter. So essentially, I viewed her as an aunt. She passed the day before my mother and my late grandmother's birthday. My grandmother had my mother on the same day. She's been dead 10 years. And I told y'all about that story that my grandmother went in for water buildup and she died of heart failure. My great aunt that just passed went in for heart failure and was recovering but died from waterlog. So the vice versa. So one went in for waterlog and died of heart failure, and then my aunt went in for heart failure and actually died of waterlog. So that threw us for a loop. Long lost brother came to visit my mother. Then recently, I'm not going to break down, y'all. I swear I told myself I wasn't going to break down and cry on this. But now I found out my sister passed. So I don't know if I told y'all about my sister was in declining health. She's not my biological sister. She's my best girl pal's biological sister, but y'all know I view her like a sister. I told y'all about the background story when I was homeless. She took me in. We had a friendship that's been like this ever since. We had some testing times, honey. That's about like all family. We've had our doggone cuss out moments, but honey, that she's been with me through thick and thin, despite the racial differences and all of that. She took me in faster than my own black doggone cousin who stayed across the way. My black cousin could have had the opportunity, didn't doggone take me in. It was this Native American woman with her white husband that took me in. And I've gotten to love the family as if it was my own. And then I actually developed a friendship outside of my other sister with her. And if y'all friends with me on Facebook, y'all done seen us have our differences. She was a very strong, you know, conservative Republican, and I'm more of a mild liberal independent. I guess you could say I lean Democrat to a certain extent, even though I'm conservative on some values. But yeah, we've always had our political matches, and I was looking forward to, you know, 2020, honey, for us to get started up again. But then she started having organ failure, and I got the news last Tuesday that she passed away. So that's what actually caused the videos delay. Like, I actually got a couple videos that I've done last week that I haven't even had time to even go and edit because I just been through the emotions. Because it's like the funeral, I don't even know if I can even make it to the funeral because they naturally from Lumberton. You know, their background is, you know, Lumbee Indian, so they going down there that way. And like I told you, I couldn't even get nobody to take me down there for the car lot. I don't even know who I can get to take me for, you know, the funeral, because obviously my sister, her family's going to be, you know, full in the car, and I don't even know if she got even a burial plan. Like, I don't know if she wanted cremation, or because, like I said, I've known her for 5 years, and I've known her very well, but I don't know her like that to know about the ins and outs of the funeral. So it's very, you know, nerve wracking. So it just threw me for a loop. It's like I seen her, and she was doing well. I mean, she was up and talking. I mean, and then next thing I know, I'm hearing she's going through organ, being in the hospital and everything. So it goes to show that definitely got to check on your family. Family members be doing well one day, then next thing you know, out the blue. I remember my darn Aunt Tammy. Darn was at the house the night before she ended up falling dead in the darn flow of an aneurysm and was in a coma for 3 months. My darn other aunt was literally on death's door, was brought back out, and has not quite been the same to this day. I mean, she have a permanent speech impairment because she never went to voice therapy. She can still write out her stuff and she can get some words out, but her speech is permanently, you know, not there anymore. She's fully disabled because of the fact that and then she can't hardly move. It's about being incapacitated for a certain period of time. Like, she had to learn how to walk again because of the fact that she was in a coma for so many months and everything like that. And once again, this was a person who I seen the night before. So when, you know, my sister passed, it reminded me of something like that. I was like, you know, just thrown for a fucking loop. Like, somebody who didn't show no signs of decline. Now, of course, with her, she was actually showing signs of decline because she was in the hospital for many months before she died, as opposed to my aunt who, you know, just passed out of an aneurysm out the blue. But still, the difference is my aunt lived, and this one actually passed away. So, you know, my sister done passed away versus my aunt is, you know, still out and about for the most part. So it has been, you know, a trying darn year. Who is calling me right now? Somebody will be trying to call me, y'all. And then the thing is, with Google Voice, I no longer get to see it no more until afterwards. So I got to figure this out as far as why I can hear it, but I can't answer the calls. But anyways, this is not the time. Okay, now it's gone. But yeah, been one hell of a trying darn couple months, really. So trying to get it together, trying to still keep it up good on the job front, keep it pushing in the wake of all this darn death and all of this has just been going on. It's just been too much. I mean, I don't even think I even went to tell y'all about the near-death experience with my darn cousin that I actually grew up with, that I view like a sister as well. That was a whole nother thing. So yeah, a lot of darn issues as far as, you know, relatives passing all close together, subsequent to each other, that's been going on with DivaWuan. In the midst of me trying to crank out these videos and, you know, expand up on my aesthetics and, you know, do my call center work in between time. So yeah, still trying to keep it pushing forward, y'all, in the midst of all of that. Um, I think they're going to bury her either sometime Thursday or Friday this week, as far as my sister. My cousin is up in the air missing. Don't know where she's at. Haven't heard from her in well over 2 weeks. And that's just become the norm, but that's a whole nother video on that one. When I tell y'all, this shit just be frustrating me. I don't even got my Mountain Dew, but best believe I'm popping me a Mountain Dew. It'd be no, it's the second one of the day. I ain't even gonna lie. I did um had an argument this morning and had the darn on pop it on open, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Told y'all ain't gonna see me break down on this camera. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, that's what's going on with your girl. We're gonna keep it pushing on over. I want y'all to go check out the business channel, the beauty channel if I'm not here often, because like I said, there ain't really been nothing too new going on with me over on this side to do a video. So that's why I've been somewhat here to go over here. And like I said, I got 2 videos that I got to edit and record. And those are going to be on my beauty channel. And then I got the business channel. So that's all that's been going on with me. So that is it, y'all. We're going to keep it pushing on forward. Keep it moving. Y'all keep me uplifted. And I'm going to see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah. I know y'all, I mean, I typically don't like these stuff, but y'all, I be looking at my video. Y'all actually like my personal videos more than anything. So I say, well, hell, let me at least just jump in here and give them a personal video. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah. Okay, the camera don't want to turn off. What's going on, y'all?